Hello. This is just a basic map run on the Glacial Cascade mine character. It's just on a residence because I'm desperate for more Dapper Prodigy cards. Yeah, just a fairly decently rolled map. Residence, so it's indoor, so the layout's a bit shit, but it doesn't really affect Glacial Cascade too much, thankfully. This is just as someone again wanted me to do a safe run. What they mean by that is basically just try and off-screen things. So I'm going to use Inkoe instead of Concaffect. And right, here we go. So we'll start with our smoke mine, and here we go. With doors, you can plant mines before them before you open them as well, which is quite good at staying safe. I'll come back for the rest later. I am standing on burning ground. Hopefully we'll get a Harbinger pack, just so I can show you what they're like. Because you can completely cheese them with a Detonate Mine spell totem. Or anything that's slightly tanky like that, because I think those have quite high fizz mitigation, which obviously if you're not fully converting your cold, you will get affected by it. There is a Helm enchant for that, which will cover the last 40% that Glacial Cascade doesn't do inherently.
Stay there. Good doggy. Low on mine.
Worth noting as well that if you're not immediately shattering something, they most likely get chilled, so they're going to be completely slowed anyway, which is obviously quite defensive, as well as the blind on hit with the saboteur thing is great. The only thing that really does get you, if you're playing correctly, is big one shot, and even then that's usually on telegraph stuff, or we'll see on the Dominus thing, the lightning stream's pretty crazy as well. But it's very easy to avoidable if you know how to do it. You know, things like, for example, if you stand there and just get hit by it, it's fine, but he will lock on to things like your totems and your golem if you have one active. You know, it's just keep your distance. Simple as that, because the area is so huge. Obviously, you don't get hit by as many waves of Glacial Cascade, because I think it hits something like 4 times, but you know, just completely ignore the whole thing. It's pretty good. And it's very good if you're farming a map like this as well, that's like got good divination cards, but the boss is awful because you don't get completely gimped as long as your boss arena is not tiny. Like in race course, there's 3 of them, so you do have to circle a little bit, but you can still get them all just fine, and you have time to lay down your frost bomb and your Var lightning trap and your totem if you want that as well. So yeah, it's just place them as soon as you sort of see something or you're going into an area that you haven't been in on the map. As you can see, I didn't even see whatever was up there, but it's dead now, so that's fine. And yeah, you just keep going. Oh, see, I don't think we missed the Harbinger, but it's not the end of the world, but just to show that you can just pretty much just stand there far away, put your totem next to you, and don't worry about it, sort of thing. It's really good for beachheads in that sense, which is, you can just run round with a 1,000 rampage streak and get into the boss room and do the same thing there, so yeah, it's nice. Okay. Getting quite unlucky with the Dapper Prodigy cards recently. As you can see, this guy's blinded, so he's you know, only really doing any damage when he had that removed. So it's not like typical defenses, like a huge amount of block chance or particularly high life pool. You can build it higher, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, you know, you've got plenty of defensive layers through your range, you know, your placement. Having a shield obviously helps. Your smoke mine, your movement speed, so you can dodge things easier, and the rest is just, you know, comes down to playing it. And yeah, that's pretty much what there is to it. Just like I said before, just keep your distance and use the range, because obviously within KoE, this is really quite a good marker for it actually. Okay, just go in that direction again. You know, it goes from where I'm standing to all the way up here, so on the map that's about that far, which is crazy. Anyway, thank you very much, and if you do give it a go, obviously feel free to ask me any questions, and I do hope you have fun. And yeah, watch the other video if you haven't seen it as well, because that's quite handy on building it. And yeah, thank you very much.